Day 27 of 365 Days of Our Abundant Life series. Genesis chapter 15 verse 6. Abram believed the Lord, and the Lord counted him as righteous because of his faith. Today's topic title, God says, I have given you credit for what Christ has done. You could have read about all I have promised to provide for you in Christ and discounted him, or simply disregarded him. But instead, you have embraced him. You have heard the good news of Christ and have let me make it a part of you. You have put your full weight down on Christ, even though you can see him with your eyes and don't fully understand all that he is and all he has accomplished. You have believed. Because you have believed, I have blessed you by making a transfer to you. I have credited to you the righteousness of my dear Son. This is not your own goodness. It is not a wage you have earned by believing, and neither is it something that magically appeared out of nowhere. This is real righteousness. Your faith is the channel through which you have received the perfect righteousness of another. For today's topic, when God says, I have given you credit for what Christ has done, so God declares believers to be righteous or justified through faith in Jesus Christ. No, viewing it as it's a gift based on Christ's work, not on personal merit. So everything talaga is initiated by faith, because when you have this faith, it comes naturally. You want to align your life in belief with God's will. So ganon siya. And diba dito nga sa Genesis 15:6, Abram believed the Lord, and the Lord counted him as righteous because of his faith. So dito God declared si Abraham to be righteous because of his faith. So it is our faith through Jesus Christ. Everything is initiated diyan talaga lahat magsisimula. So ganun siya. Well, anyway, short lang yung explanation ko for today, and you can learn more about it. That is why we have the church, mga Bible study, ganyan. You can learn more about this. And we also have, syempre, internet, YouTube, mga ganyan. You can learn more about that. Because as I've said before, I'm also in my journey on learning more, but I'm also still learning then. And ito palang video nakuha ko, guys, no? Na-shock talaga ako nung last na uwi ko dyan sa Pilipinas. May nakita ako na tindahan ba? Isa lang siyang tindahan, pero pinaghalo-halo ang Jollibee, Greenwich, Chowking at Mang Inasal. So isa lang yung counter. Then yung pag umorder ka, ayan, meron ng pwede ka nang umorder ng mga items ba dyan sa, di ba iba-ibang product yung Jollibee, Greenwich, Chowking at Mang Inasal. Pero pinaghalo-halo nila. So, na-shock talaga ako. Meron na palang ganyan dyan sa Pilipinas. Pero ewan ko, hindi ako nag-try na mag-order. Nadaanan ko lang yan dyan sa may, City Mall. Malapit sa E-Mall. Pero yung friend ko, nakatry daw siya mag-order. Sabi niya, may medyo difference din ba yung portion ng ino-order mo, hindi din masyadong marami compared sa kung talagang, which is understandable din dahil, iwan ko parang, opinion ko lang feeling ko parang maano yung quality ba? Baka hindi na ma-maintain yung quality na kung ano talaga yung quality ng manok sa Jollibee, Chowking, yung Greenwich at Mang Inasal, dahil isa na lang yung lugar nila lahat na pinaghahandaan or pinaglulutuan. So, yun? Naka-frozen. Ewan ko paano nila. Pero feeling ko lang parang, di din ako nag-try na mag-order. Parang, kung gusto kong kumain ng Jollibee, doon na talaga ako sa Jollibee. Or kung Mang Inasal, ay Mang Inasal lang talaga. Pero, which is a good idea yan, no? Para sa mga, like for example, mga magkakaibigan ba na, or family na, iba-iba yung type na gustong kainin. Baka yung isa gusto mag-Mang Inasal, yung isa gusto mag-Jollibee. Din siya, pwede siya, maganda siya para sa mga ganyan na mga scenario, dahil at least hindi magkahiwalay-hiwalay ba, pwede lang silang magsama-sama in one store, then yung isa yung parents mo ba is baka gusto nila Chowking. So, Chowking order yun nila. Then yung iba naman, ang gusto is Jollibee. So, pwede pa rin kayong magsama-sama, pero iba-iba yung trip nyo na pagkain. So, yun lang. Okay.